Hello, I know this is late. This is week 4 video discussion, but I gotta get it done. Let's talk about the First Amendment and censorship on social media platforms using our objective reasoning skills, discuss your point, and latest social media crackdown on speech. So basically, the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects the freedom of speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition. However, the application of these freedoms, particularly in the context of social media platforms, is a complex issue. Here's some points that I would consider. Um, so the first one is it warranted? Social media platforms are private companies and have their own First Amendment rights. They can moderate the content of their platforms without violating users' First Amendment rights. However, the government has been pressuring social media platforms to remove content it deems misleading, such as like spams and like misinformation. Um, there's two viewpoints to say, is it fair? These platforms have the right to enforce their own policies and standards, but also there are concerns about potential bias and the impact of free speech. Just because everybody has free speech, and it just it just depends on what their platform is. And what are the last question is, what are short-term and long-term implications? Short-term, such actions can lead to removal to certain content and possibly limit spread of misinformation. Some long-term would be could be set precedents for how speech is regulated on digital platforms. It could potentially lead to changes in laws or creation of new ones. I've seen this, such as when I was younger, social media it's changed over the years, especially like Snapchat. Snapchat has cracked down on a lot of misinformation and a lot of pornography, drugs, and it has limited the harmful content that is on that site, which I know. But also, the Supreme Court is set to consider these issues and will more likely clarify it. But I just don't think, because they're talking about banning TikTok, and I just don't think TikTok is a big deal, in my opinion. I just think it's the most addictive app now, but I don't think it can harm anybody. Maybe just take their information, but I think that's when you sign and agree, like the terms and agreement for that. But yeah, thank you.